I have been wanting to try this ever since I got it, but somehow other things just got in the way. I mean, I was gonna make the video and put this up on Christmas Day, but the Christmas edition of Big Pete had to go on Christmas Day. So this had to wait. Now it's, well, not for me, but by the time this thing goes public, it might be close to a month after Christmas Day. This is the Laphroaig Cairdeas 2023. The 2023 bottling of Cairdeas. And Cairdeas means friendship in Scots Gaelic. And this one is, I guess, finished in white port and Madeira casks. That will be interesting. What does it say on the back here? Islay single malt Scotch whisky, Cairdeas, white port and Madeira. Suitable name for our annual celebration of the Friends of Laphroaig. Okay, Cairdeas is a suitable name. Every year since 2008, our distillery manager has created a limited edition bottling exclusive for our friends. First initiated by Master Distiller John Campbell, this honor passes down through decades of Laphroaig experts. And so you hold in your hands Barry McAffer's first Cairdeas release, the white port and Madeira. On Islay there is a saying, we don't make friends easily, but the ones we do are for life. This distinctive selection of cask finishes will delight our friends. 3/4 of the whiskey is matured in second fill Madeira casks, releasing the smoky, spicy, and sweet fruit flavors from these special barrels. The final quarter has been finished in first fill port casks. The majority of these are white port, adding a hint of crisp fruit and deep woodiness to the flavor. A new take on Laphroaig that plays to our strengths, welcoming friends old and new. Friendship distilled. And nowhere on the tube does it say anything about which year it is, but I assure you that is the 2023 edition, bottled at 52.3% alcohol by volume, and the price. Over here, BC Liquor, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Laphroaig, $132.99 plus 15% tax. 132.99 times 0.15 is equal to what? Try that again. 132.99 times 0.15. 19.95 for taxes plus 0.1. That's 10 cents, is equal to $20.05 plus 132.9, $153.04. $153.04. So this was not exactly cheap, but you know, it's Laphroaig, and it's an annual, it's a limited release. The Cairdeas. Oh, what's this? Oh, another one of these. I got a few on my desk now. I think I have the one that actually has my square foot. Here we go. The Cairdeas. Does it say anything? I think everything it says on the back here is what it says on the tube. 700 mils. Here's the little C-shaped thing. Gonna pull that open, get the foil off of there. Okay. Ah, composite cork, sawdust and glue. Gonna pour this baby. Makes all the right noises. So, Portuguese inputs. White port and Madeira. Oh, yes! So good. Oh, right away that Laphroaig peat, right away, hits me right upside the head. Oh. This is the smell of true friendship. Oh, yes. Mm. The peat smoke is just divine. There's road tar. I'm getting a bit of citrus. Is it a lime citrus? But the lime citrus is covered over by something else. But right away there's a blast of peat smoke. Okay. Oh, definitely very nice. Now I'm getting some of that wine finish, some of that white port and Madeira that's covering up some of the citrus that I would normally get from the peat smoke. And even though initially I got a blast of peat smoke, now that's kind of being covered over by the finishes of port and Madeira. So that initial powerful grab, that initial of peat smoke is now sort of taking a back seat to the finishes. And what was it? 3/4 of it was in white port. Second fill white port. And 1/4 of it was first fill Madeira, something like that. as a whole, it's an interesting nose. So I'm getting, yeah, as it goes on, the wine covers up the wine finishes cover up more of the peat. But initially the peat was just oof. Now it seems to be getting more balanced. As I'm getting the peat smoke and the fruitiness from the wine finishes. I can already tell this is going to be nice. So it's probably going to start off kind of fruity and then finish with the peat. Just a prediction. Yes. Oh, sweet wine to start. The port and Madeira is a beguiling blending of the two kinds of finish. And then, so it's sweet and fruity at first, and then it transitions to peat smoke. Peat smoke that just takes over and fades slowly fades, coats the inside of the mouth completely with peat smoke. The sweetness from the finishes kind of moves aside and lets the peat smoke come in. The same way that the peat smoke first assaulted my nose. It was just a powerful peat smoke assault. And that's what I get after the fruit disappears on the palate. A powerful assault which then fades gently to a slightly ashen finish. I'm not getting a lot of tar and creosote. I'm getting more ashy towards the finish, which is a little bit uncharacteristic of Laphroaig. Usually I get more tar and more medicinal band-aids and things like that. And the sea spray and the iodine, I think those things are covered up by the port and Madeira finishes. But I have to have another sip. Now it's a combined nose of port and Madeira and the peat smoke. The peat smoke almost smells like barn board. You know, that gray wood that is the wood that barns are built out of. And the wood has been in the elements for 100 years. With little bits of fungus growing on it. And the peat smoke. It makes for an interesting hole. And I don't mean H-O-L-E, I mean W-H-O-L-E. An interesting hole. Very nice. Very nice job of using the white port and Madeira finishes with the Laphroaig peat smoke. Once again, sweet wine, sweet port and Madeira. And then once again, the peat smoke asserts itself. But still, along with the peat smoke, there is still that sweet fruitiness. So the sweet fruitiness covers over the Laphroaig, covers over the peat smoke. But now, on another sip, all of the elements come together to make a sweet, fruity peat smoke finish. It's an interesting combination. I rather like it. Although I might be tempted to reach for a Laphroaig 10 after this to get a little bit more of the smoky peat. But it's a very nice blending of the elements. It is the perfect dram for when the rain is beating on the roof, as it's been doing tonight. Yeah, I still hear the rain beating on the roof. And when a car passes by outside, I can hear the splashing of the water that the tires kick up. Lovely. Very, very nice. Slunchava.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.